EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Straight ahead, we punch the second of 2 tickets to the AFC title game, and we've got a great one in store between the Baltimore Ravens and the Brooklyn Bulls. For a berth in the AFC Championship game, off we go in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. This is taken just shy of the 10. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. The first carry now for Tony Pollard. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Well, you don't turn your nose up at a gain of 4, do you? They'll take that on 1st down. Playbook's got to be pretty well open on 2nd and 6.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. The first carry now. This is Johnson. And he'll rumble for about 5, up close to the 40.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. Trying to run forward with
no, sir, Ricky. Let's go. Run it back.
As he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
Good job.
No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively, and it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. They'll run forward with Pollard. Pollard now a 1st down and more. And all the way down to the
4th downs be killing me. I'm going to stop doing that. I'm going to stop trying to make the play. That's the same way Stroh scored a touchdown on 4th.
To pay it off on 1st down. Fields. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 15. The 1st down carry here for Johnson.
Yeah. 72.
Just outside the 10, stopped at the 11.
Jay Sheldon.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
On 2nd and 7, Fields being chased out left. And he wisely will throw that one away.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
Turnover.
Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down. From the gun, here's Fields.
You got to drop that, y'all.
And he's able to pick up the 1st before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. So opening drive 3rd down, they complete the slant to move the sticks.
And ordinarily, it's a high percentage pass when you throw it. And receivers like to run that route because it gets the ball in their hands pretty quickly. Just a couple of quick steps upfield, break towards the middle, the ball should be there, and then they can do some work afterwards.
It's a janky route.
Scoring first, so critical in the postseason. They've got it here 1st and goal. his way
I need
into
to
the end zone for a
break the
touchdown.
tackle, though. Who
Justin
was it?
Fields, a 4-yard touchdown scamper. And the Bulls are on the board first.
Who was it? 99? Come on, Cleveland. You got to get him out of there, though. That's my bad.
Point after try forthcoming.
That's my bad.
It's up and good, and it'll give his guys a 7-0 lead. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
You think Jada eats peppers?
She might.
And they fake the handoff. Now Lance. And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And once again, not much running room, if any at all. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Throwing is Lance on 3rd down. That is caught by Cohen. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A big play that time through the air. 30 yards.
Jada, come on.
Thank you, girl.
Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. Takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Yeah. Yeah, get up out of there.
On play action, Lance. They'll roll him out right. He's got his target. It's the tight end, Tyler Higbee. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Lance going to throw. And able to find Higbee. It's complete. And he will have a Ravens first down.
Everybody go get a breather.
3rd down conversion. Nice job keeping that opening drive alive. And they're in plus territory, that part of the field where you really want to convert on 3rd down. They did.
Big time pickup for them. And now I think the aggressive play callers think to themselves, this part of the field, I take my shot at the end zone, because the closer you get to the end zone, the field gets condensed. Makes it a lot tougher to run those routes. You still got a chance to actually run past people right now. Take your shot at the end zone early in the down and distance count.
A 1st down carry for Henry. And he'll fight forward on the straight ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
2nd and 8. Lance with a tap forward on the jet sweep. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. They need to get this to the 24 on 3rd down.
Back off, man. Still don't trust it.
He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And that is
That's bullshit.
So many times we see teams go on the road and want to lean on
not
the
gonna make
running
the field
game.
goal.
This crew just announced they're going to try and air it out and make hay downfield.
So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th.
Drake's one-on-one, I'm down to do that.
And they'll go for it. Lance. Open man right side is Shark. And they move this all the way down to the 9.
What an excellent end result for them. But let's go back to the decision, first of all, to go for it down. A lot of pressure on the quarterback's shoulders, but they think he can handle it. Makes the right read there, gets the ball to his receiver. First down is now 1st and goal.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Let's go big. Let's go.
First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back.
Oh, I can only miss this week.
They'll try and run for it with Henry. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
On 2nd and goal, Lance dancing to his left. To the end zone.
A little bit late.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
A big one coming in this divisional round playoff. 3rd and goal.
Go.
Shotgun now for Lance. Buying time to his left.
Man, come on, bro.
Picked off down near the 5.
Oh, that's
yeah, that's my fault. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
On play action, Fields sliding out of the pocket.
Yes, sir. Give it back. Man, get out of here.
Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, Defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete. I like the play design there. They occupied the defense downfield, everyone trying to account for someone. But unfortunately, they didn't account for the running back slipping out of the backfield, and he was absolutely unnoticed and wound up getting big yards on that play.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 50 yards rushing for him now, as he has been strong here in the first half of this divisional round matchup. Play action, Fields. Forced out to his left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
So, you ready?
On 2nd and 10, Fields.
Thank you. Lurk, lurk.
That's going to be intercepted.
Appreciate that.
Off at the 28, and they will take over at the 26-yard line. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And Shark calls it in. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
It is strongly argued that you never dangerously close committing any of those crimes.
So you're arguing I'm incompetent?
At being from
Off of play action, here's Lance.
and that will be part of my argument.
He'll buy some time right. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs.
Oh.
Incomplete on the deep ball.
Oh, D-side.
Contain. Just think to yourself, the receivers on that side of the field, their number one job, make sure they get in his sight line so he can try and find someone downfield.
Is that what you call it?
On the backside, make sure you don't give up the deep ball. They
Gypsy Rose?
there, they weren't able to connect.
Do I really need to explain this to you? Just give me a stylus.
Things go under your control.
Huh?
On 2nd down, here's Henry. And he'll be brought down right in midfield after a gain of only a couple. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
You said 2 cup of noodles for 10 minutes. Bring me 20 more minutes and I'll give you 4. Now go.
From midfield, here's Lance. Flush to his right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a first down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big time play.
Like what we done need to know the peers for like that. You got the phone.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled him up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
You okay? Yeah, what? You gotta send a warning text before you call a bitch. Thought you got cancer or pregnant or some shit. No, I'm good. But I got a friend in trouble on trial starting tomorrow. Top profile, Soho grifter. Yeah, I know. Took me down to Stop. So she can stiff me too? No
On
thanks.
second down and 4, Lance setting up.
Come on, y'all. That's my fault, though.
This play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38.
Look,
It'll be a
my
loss
rate
of 6
1200
yards
a day,
on the
just to
play.
be-
And it'll be 3rd and 10 now.
All the time I use the feet as soon as possible.
Throwing now is Lance.
So what's the vibe?
Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to get this down near the 20.
Stop trying to cheat me, dog. Play this up for real.
Big problem. We've already seen this once earlier on this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
The trial, so the box shouldn't be an afterthought. With me?
They'll run on first down. Henry.
Little nigga.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Derrick Henry, 22 yards. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game. Well, they've done a pretty good job keeping him in check to that point, but he finally breaks off a nice run here and gets into the end zone.
And it just takes one, doesn't it, partner?
How are you?
That can undo a lot of good work that a defense has done to that point. You break off one right there, and everything suddenly looks bad for you.
What about the time? The Times. The New York Times. Oh, the network? I don't know how nationally interested in this case. But you could make them interested. I'm reporting on the trial, not
They'll try and throw for
more
it.
coverage benefits you too, no? Yeah. Reporting.
Back in the end zone, could he get his feet?
Odell, come on, bro.
I'm hating you know, you should
Oh, OMG. That's my fault. I should have threw the ball at his feet and earlier. That's okay.
Bailing
Yeah,
out and
yeah.
taken away after the touchdown.
Good job, Jake. Let's go.
Scotic and Associates.
pause now.
Sullivan.
Come here.
And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
Now, give me the ball back. He'll probably try to run it. Three-wing pair. Yeah, he'll try to run it. Try to bullshit the clock a
The
little bit.
offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
Everyone lies.
And that's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
Maybe you pad your resume.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. And some space here.
Social media. That's a real
And he is finally brought down at the
Telling you.
Ravens' 23-yard line.
Third and short, 4th and short. I'm going to get hit for a 30 piece every time.
As they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Then what?
Then what?
Validate me, criticize me, help me, fucking anything but withhold from me.
She's lucky.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Did you just double entendre?
Laundry on the field. This is going to be a false start on the offense.
Sometimes you have to slow things down a little bit when things get heated. The cadence has to be slow and deliberate at times to make sure your team's ready to go.
Margaritas in both hands. I want a family chicken fight in the shallow end of the heated pool, and I want
The false start backs him up 5. 1st and 15.
Do you think I don't want...
They run the counter. Pollard. Give him maybe a yard. Quite the opposite from the previous big gainer.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting.
Touchdown! It's caught at the
But
one.
why is he chasing him? That's what I'm saying. It doesn't even make sense for him to be chasing him. I'm in cover 4. But I'm glad he scored. So I could get the ball back and score.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead is up to 8.
might have been cover 3. Why is everybody chasing?
Kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back
I'm not
of the
in.
end zone, so we will start here.
My computer is not in man. I never switched to man. I never switched to man.
Run the counter. As he understands what an offense is going to do for quite the opposite from the previous big game.
Yeah, I definitely picked. Well, I never picked that. Oh shit.
The Raven offense set up the line for this next drive. There's still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Now a play fake. Lance. And he whips that one incomplete there.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
On day 1, every second that we delay these proceedings.
Yes, they clothes I can wear.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Put the fucking clothes on. This is hurting you, Anna.
Hurting me? I'm fine.
Lance looking to throw it. Flushed out right. On the run. He'll let it go deep. Right sideline.
Damn, put your feet in, Drake.
Complete.
Should have threw it earlier, knowing it was Jabril Pepper's sorry ass out cover.
Scramble drill there, partner. Some teams have some pretty good rules for it. Others are just saying, make sure you work your way back into the sight lines of your quarterback, even if you take the play deep. And that's what they attempted to do on that one, unable to connect.
I hate his voice. Yeah, the man.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. Not much going on this drive. Looks like they're going to have to punt it away, CD.
And right now, I know a lot of their fans are screaming for the OC to change things up, get away from what he's been calling. Sometimes you just need better execution of the plays that have been called.
Hi, welcome to Listening, Sweet, Modest, Now, the Reverend Show Me.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Go.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. The Ravens send their punter out now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. That'll be a 41-yard punt, 4 yards there on the return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half.
That's a different one, too. Yeah, that's a different voice, too.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And with an 8-point lead, probably not too much of an impetus to try and do too much here. Play action. It's Fields. Steps away to his left. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. So it's on to halftime in this AFC Divisional Round matchup. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC Divisional round. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
You good?
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And Charles, that had to be an interesting locker room at halftime. This is a team that's had so much success this year. Haven't really had to deal with a lot of adversity at halftime, to be honest, but now here they are with their playoff lives on the line.
And I think when you're alluding to that interesting locker room, you're just wondering, how are they handling that bit of adversity that they're seeing right now? Because I think this is a team that has to look to lean on the veterans at this point. We know we're better than this. We've proved it all season. Let them disseminate that confidence through the locker room. But this opening drive, it'll be an important one for them to give them a little jolt of confidence moving forward.
All because if he can make it here.
On 2nd and 7, Lance gets this into the hands of the
Little
tight
boy.
end, Higby. And they get him down, but not
Jabril Peppers is the target.
the 40-yard line.
25 years old. No rich parents, no connections, no fancy school pedigree, and a career and opportunities she had to create. Even all the way to that. There's a little bit of panic.
Lance now on 1st down. Eluding the pressure, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down.
Fed out into the world, alive. But what was true for him was true for Samantha. Sometimes you gotta fake it to you. So, Anna followed suit and became the person she wanted to be. A person.
Another try after the 1st down sack.
Oh, DJ and Trey.
Incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
The people you'll hear from, they wanted to believe that Anna was a German heiress because it benefited them to do so.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Stealing any money. Every person that walks in here and sits in that chair wanted to get Anna money because they
To
wanted
throw,
to
it's
be in
Lance.
business with her.
Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy.
The German heiress.
So on the other side of the field,
Now we go get buckets on Jabril Peppers. Now we go get buckets on Jabril. Go get buckets on Jabril. Fuck. Come on back. Come on back. Come on back.
Till she leaves. You may judge her for that.
Bro.
You saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back
Dog.
across his body.
He was not, bro.
Van Der Esch. And he'll return to the
I don't know about that
24-yard
one.
line.
I feel like he's in the corner of the end zone,
That's not
though.
gonna help matters at all. An
Oh, he started
interception
running.
here on the
Yeah, that's
opening
my
drive
fault
of the
then.
third quarter.
Yeah,
Obviously
should have
not
ate
what they
that
were
bitch.
striving
Fuck.
to
Now he
accomplish.
finna run the fucking
But you know
clock.
who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
And got his man complete.
Yeah. Cover 4. I mean cover 2. Damn. Found that window. So now I'm down 2.
76 yards. And the Bulls are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good.
Alright, so now I gotta
He's
get
up to 15 now.
one-on-ones and attack the middle. Yeah, that should happen fast too. Cover 2. Justin Simmons back there moving slow. Probably looking at the
After the
quarterback.
touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
Let's see.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone.
Try and hold that. Driving in third quarter. Try and hold that. Driving in third quarter. Yeah.
And this nigga tired as fuck now.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
That boy showing how tough he can be to bring down, just fighting his way forward to pick up 7 yards. Throwing on 2nd and 3. Rush coming, and he's taken down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Lance. Man open, that's Henry Ruggs. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Again to Henry. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
And did you provide your services connecting with banks who might extend a loan?
I did.
And did the defendant pay you for these services?
No. And even after you kept working, billing all these hours
Back to throw. Lance.
$1,000 an hour. Were you ever
His throw complete right side to Bates, the tight end. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and put the down marker back to 1.
The people call Gabriel Calatrava.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
He gave you a driver's license without her birthplace on it, and a fake trust document written in German by her and Microsoft.
By her.
Fake address for her father's business.
On 2nd and 9. Lance. That one caught by the tight end Bates. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard.
Yeah, I did. You recall flirting with Miss Thornton?
And Lance now to throw.
Did you tell her that you wanted to kiss her? Yeah.
Get down, ball. Jesus Christ.
Complete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
The scoreboard tells the story for him a little bit bleak, and while it's not quite desperation time yet, it's definitely getting close, but the defense reads the scoreboard as well. They're going to back up and make them really earn it.
The fake German heiress on trial in Manhattan seems a surprise and fascinating. Now,
still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. They'll run. It's Henry.
Woo! Good shit.
Did they stop
Jabril Peppers. Good shit. Damn.
Derrick Henry denied here on 4th down. And as
Should've
a
cut that
result,
hoe up.
possession switches hands. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they'll start the drive with a grab with Johnson.
Come on, y'all.
Johnson with a burst, a first down and more.
Bro.
And he'll go out of bounds, making it all the way down to the 5. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. They'll try and run. This is Johnson.
Damn.
And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Carry on Johnson. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Bulls continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
Till then, always a pleasure, Miss Karen, and good to see you.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession.
And now,
Man.
and this will be scooped up by the defense. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line. Well, if these guys wanted to get back in this game, they needed an almost perfect second half, and down 3 scores. A lost fumble here certainly doesn't fit into that plan.
That reminds me of my plan in college to get an A on the papers I turned in, but that didn't work out too well either. Too many mistakes by both of us. I mean, that's just pure and simple. And that's why that's exactly where they are in this ball game. They're going to need a huge turnaround if they want to try and win this one.
You're starting to troll me now. It's only going to get worse when I get up on the stand. I need to change my identity. Can they find where I live?
Now here's Pollard. And he is unable to get in. They stop him at the line of scrimmage. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
Who did? Anna did. Who should be scared right now? Anna should. Who should want to hide right now? Anna should. Amen.
Here's Pollard again.
Man.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Tony Pollard punching it in from a yard away. And the Bulls take advantage of the short field and finish it off with a quick touchdown. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
I'm not getting any younger.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Yes, thank you.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Good word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
You like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
Henry again on 2nd down. And down he'll go at the 25. 1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Ravens on 3rd down. They're hitting at 60%, 6 out of 10 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. They set up the screen for Henry. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Running from the gun with Henry. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5.
Even when I loved Anna, I was devoted to her. I was supportive. I was a good friend to her, a very good friend, you know? So when suddenly she became
2nd and 5 now. Lance, he's going to loft this one deep left sideline. And on the left sideline, he caught it.
Golly, man.
According to the headlinesman, incomplete. So the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
Love the idea, love the concept, but you got to leave a little room on the sideline so he can fade into it when he makes the catch. That was thrown too close to it for the receiver to make a play.
Flush to his right.
Lies and stress and betrayal.
And that incomplete, nearly intercepted. And remember, he had his hands on one earlier, had one pick. It could have been his second, but instead it's 4th down.
Will ever be able to let someone
Come on.
The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down?
Could you tell the jury?
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And this time he's got the hook up.
This nigga first catch of his whole career.
All the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A great effort there. 57 yards. And the Ravens get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit.
It's very important to me that I be the one to tell my story.
So the Ravens will keep the offense on the field as they're going to go for 2. They'll look to throw. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And it looks like this one won't work out.
Bro, get the fuck out of here.
The risk reward of the onside kick.
That's fucking trash.
The risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep.
Damn.
Those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
He says, I got that. So, Nadine, the thing is, your daughter is
on first down, Fields.
Which is not to say that we're losing. We're not.
And that is incomplete. They're still throwing the football here, and obviously the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense, because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
Yeah, I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. On second down, it's Pollard. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The 71 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much for the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Yeah, not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, they want to ride him down the stretch. He should have fresh legs.
And this one nearly picked off. Yeah, kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's second down. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Fields. He finds his target, Ebron. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
What's the hold up?
I'm not sure. Todd's not answering me.
Did you try calling? I couldn't get a phone or immediate and text him.
I like carbs and parents.
And now whistles here and a flag down. Looked like someone got going a little early.
Ladies and gentlemen, I apologize.
The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Refusing to join us while she sorts out some ongoing
Fields now to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
Zone, but it's incomplete. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Now they go screen, it's complete. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. That'll bring up 4th down. They wind up getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that. So Tyler Bass on now for the field goal.
Your reputation.
The kick by Bass is good. So after 5 touchdowns offensively, hey, maybe it's time to get the kicker a little work, and he's able to connect there.
I love that empathetic side of you. You're worried about him getting some action, getting to be a part of the game. Well, he got in and got it done.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Lance. That one complete. He finds Shark. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Throwing on first down is Lance. Escaping the pressure right. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. On first down, Lance. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. They'll run on second down with Cohen. And only able to muster a couple down to about the 27. Lance going to try and throw on third down here. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
John Harbaugh going to roll the dice. They're going for it on fourth down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Flushed out right. And Lance will have the first down as he's able to slide to avoid the contact there at the end of the play. On first down, it's Henry, and he's going to push his way down to about the 12. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Now flags come in. I think one of the Ravens got going a little early. They were looking good on second down, but now they're backed up 5 yards by the false start, and it's 2nd and 8. Now Lance. Dancing to his left. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Oh, he took a shot as he let that go, and it's going to bring up a third down. From the gun on third down, Lance.
He was white.
Intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. Oh, very close to a turnover there in the end zone. Definitely desperation time. This just looks like, hey, throw it down there, hope that your guy can make a play.
You want him to make a play, but if not, maybe you get a pass interference call, and you know in the NFL, that's a spot foul. You get all that yardage. That would be a big play.
They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and as a result, possession switches hands. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. That one looks like he'll throw here. He's going deep for Brown. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
So, my man, another touchdown. They're looking like the #1 seed that they earned throughout the year. Looking pretty dominant right now.
We knew the road to the Super Bowl would run right through this stadium. Somebody's going to have to come in here and beat these guys. Good luck. I don't think it's happening this weekend.
No, definitely not this weekend. And for anyone else out there, bring your game.
Buyer beware. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead will swell by one more. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They knew this would be tough on the road divisional round, and that has certainly been the case with the deficit they face in this fourth quarter. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Here's a quick throw out wide by Lance, complete. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. From the gun on 3rd down. Lance eluding the pressure right. And oh, he coughed it up. It's going the other way. Oh, he's got a little daylight. Then he's going to get this on down to the 13-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. This carry, despite the extra effort, will be stopped short of the 10. 2nd down and 8. Going to run again here with Pollard. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Blitz coming, and down he goes. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long, why are you calling play action?
Yeah, because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and it leads to a play action sack. So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.